Alright, what up YouTube? So in today's video, I'm breaking down this placement ready melody for AyeVaboo. You know, it's in Paint style, so it can fit like multiple different artists. And yeah, I saw your comments on the last video. I'm gonna make a Paint tutorial next on little teach, you know, one off. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the sample. Alright, so here is the sample. It's called Love Letters. I will just play it so you can hear what we're working with. Yeah, definitely a perfect sample for AyeVaboo, a little key, you know, artists like that. And yeah, let's get straight into the breakdown. Alright, so first off, I started off with these keys. These are from Contact, the Grandeur, you know, my go-to piano. And I just used the first preset that is there when you open up the Grandeur. And this is the MIDI that I made. Alright, so what I did here is we're working in F sharp minor, and I just laid down a basic F sharp minor chord, then I moved down to E major, then lastly I moved down to D major. And how I did this MIDI is, let's make a F sharp minor chord. Okay, so here's an F sharp minor chord, then I copied it over and I copied it over one more time. And what I did is I took the root note, brought it down like 2 notes, then the last one 4 notes. And I added this note right here to make it sound like more emotional. It could be here to make like a normal major, but I bring it down just to make it more emotional, you know. That's a trick that I use, especially for like AyeVaboo type of melodies. How I did these top keys is I just, you know, I took my time and I played around with the scale until I found out like, you know, nice patterns. One thing I love for Paint melodies is if you go to the scale, you want to find like a, let me change it to the normal minor. You want to look for a spot where it's like 2 notes like this, you know, like this. I like to do like this. Then 4 notes down, an octave up, and it sounds good for Paint beats. Or an octave up. And I used a variation of that in many parts of the melody. For example, right here, exactly the thing that I described, and here, and here. So yeah, that is like a nice pattern that I like to use for Paint melodies. Yeah, for effects on the piano, just a effect track, crystal core, turn the mix to like 5%. You want to go like way low on this one because, you know, it's a powerful effect. Then I added a reverb, turned the mix to around 30% and the low cut to like 1000, just to get rid of some of that muddiness on the low end. And yeah, then I just did a basic low cut. And yeah, moving on, we have the bass here, Scarpy Rickenbacker bass, not just some preset as always. This is what it sounds like. Yeah, very basic. I just followed the root notes. Alright, moving on. Next off, we have this pad, and this is actually from our upcoming kit, the Ultimate Paint Multi-Kit. It's going to be the best kit that we have ever made. Perfect for Paint loops. There's going to be tons of like live guitar phrases, so you can get professional touch to your melodies by adding a real guitar, because I know playing the guitar is hard, and we wanted to solve that problem for you. And there's also going to be like tons of stuff, like a drum kit, one-shot kit, like so much stuff, but we're going to drop it later this month, so be on the lookout for it. I'm going to tell you a bit more about it on the further video. But yeah, here's the pad. It's just the chords copied over. And for effects on the pad, I added a lot of reverb. Next off, we have the guitar, and this is my favorite part of the sample. This is from the Ultimate Paint Multi-Kit version 2, which we are going to release soon. Yeah, such a crazy guitar. And for effects on the guitar, I added some delay, some reverb, and some EQ to cut the low end. Yeah, while we are here, let me just show you the kit because it's so crazy. Like, we have drum breaks, drum kit, drum fills, like loop kit, like royalty free loops, all of my best loops. And we have some MIDIs, like one-shots, phrases, sound fonts. These are like instruments that you can use on your melodies. Like, it's crazy. Then some starters and effect chains. Like, honestly, crazy kit. I'm still adding stuff to the kit, but it's going to be like the best kit for playing melodies. But yeah, let's move on. Once I added that guitar, I wanted to add a vocal, and I went on Splice and I found this vocal.
Drink up all my time, baby, bite around. I wanna be yours now. Out of sight, out my mind, lost and found. I wanna be yours now.
And for effects on the vocals, I added some delay, Valhalla delay. I turned the mix to like 16. Here's my settings. Then some reverb. Once again, turned the low cut all the way up, mixed around 40. And some EQ to cut some of the low end and the high end, because I wanted to drown the vocal to the sample, and that is a good way of doing it. And then lastly, I just added some accents, a wah guitar from the Ultimate Pain Multi-Kit, and a crash cymbal. And as always, for effects on the crash cymbal, some reverb and some delay. And be sure to turn the time knob to like all the way up. I turn it all the way up to 16, then the wet knobs way down and the ping pong setting, and you're good to go. Then lastly, I added a tiny texture. And you can't even hear it in the sample that much, you can just feel it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the sample. And as I said, I'm making a little TJ Paint tutorial next, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see after, you know, the little TJ tutorial. Because I love making these videos, I love making music, I love making samples. So I'm always working, and I always want to make videos for y'all. And yeah, the Ultimate Pain Multi-Kit Volume 2 is dropping this month. I'm gonna announce it soon, so be on the lookout for that. It's the best kit for paint beats. But yeah, without further ado, see you on the next video. Peace.